1,000 pounds since she made the decision to lose weight. Sister celebrity Tammy Slaton has been quite open about the transformation that she has undergone in her weight reduction journey. Recently, the TLC celebrity disclosed the most significant challenge she has encountered from the beginning of her journey until the present day. I am curious to know what Tammy has to say. Tammy Slaton made a significant positive change in the lives of her 1,000-pound sisters. For the benefit of anyone who has not been following Tammy Slaton's transformation journey since she began her adventure with the 1,000-pound sisters, the TLC celebrity has made more progress than anyone could have ever anticipated she would. In light of the fact that she has spent a significant amount of time being confrontational and resistant to change, no one anticipated that she would be able to maintain her good habits to the extent that she has. These days, Tammy Slaton has a completely different outlook on life as a result of her watchful and devoted efforts to lose weight and maintain it. She has been able to do this by maintaining a healthy weight. When it comes to her interactions with her siblings, many people believe that she still needs to work on maintaining a composure in her attitude. On the other hand, Tammy is a master at maintaining a good attitude on her efforts to reduce her weight and her lifestyle choices that are beneficial to her health. TLC celebrity reveals her most struggle in recent interview. The amount of weight that Tammy Slaton lost is surely not something to be taken lightly, as she lost more than 400 pounds through her weight loss efforts. Due to the fact that she has achieved such a high level of success, she has now become an excellent source of guidance and motivation for fans of 1,000-pound sisters as well as other individuals who are interested in beginning their own weight reduction transformation journeys. Tammy Slaton claims that finding balance has been the most difficult challenge she has faced in regards to her life. This is something that a lot of people, including the celebrity of the 1,000-pound sisters ensemble, battle with on a regular basis. Tammy went on to note that it can be challenging to find and maintain a balance between her physical health, her mental health, and the many things that she has to deal with in her daily life. In spite of this, it appears that Tammy is doing just great. Sisters who weigh 1,000 pounds. Tammy Slaton emphasizes the significance of community. When it comes to her own personal struggle to lose weight, Tammy Slaton is aware of a number of other things, one of which is that having a community that is behind you and providing moral support is another significant factor that contributes to the effective implementation of change. Recent statements made by Tammy Slaton include the following: "To fully transform, you can't do it alone. I am learning that, and it's not always easy. When you do discover a group that you can grow with, however, it is well worth the effort." Tammy Slaton has clearly been doing something right in order to get this far, and viewers are thrilled to see the ongoing improvement she has been making along her trip. Whatever it is that she has been doing, she has surely been doing it well. What do you think about Tammy Slaton's journey up to this point in her weight reduction transformation, as well as what she has described as the most difficult obstacle she has encountering? Please share your opinions with us in the comments section below. Please return to the US TV show for additional information regarding the most recent news regarding the 1,000-pound sisters. Tammy Slaton's journey is not just about weight loss, but about reclaiming her life. Throughout the seasons of 1,000-pound sisters, viewers have witnessed Tammy's battles with her health, weight, and self-image. But perhaps the most compelling part of her transformation is not her physical changes, but the emotional and psychological journey that she continues to navigate. Tammy Slaton has not only faced the challenges of losing weight, but the even more difficult battle of confronting her deepest fears, breaking down barriers, and understanding the true meaning of self-worth. For those who have followed her story closely, Tammy's progress has been both inspiring and heart-wrenching. Her struggles with food addiction, emotional trauma, and self-destructive patterns have made for difficult viewing, and at times her journey seemed impossible. But as the show progresses, there's a visible shift in Tammy's mindset and approach. She's opening up about her biggest struggles, not just the physical challenges, but the emotional battles that continue to shape her path toward transformation. This article will explore Tammy Slaton's biggest struggle amid her ongoing transformation, shining a light on the layers of emotional and psychological work that she's doing behind the scenes. From her relationship with food to confronting her past trauma and learning how to trust herself, Tammy's story is one of resilience, vulnerability, and the constant struggle to create a better future. The weight of the past, confronting deep-rooted issues. Tammy Slaton's weight has been a central issue in her life for as long as she can remember. From an early age, food became both a source of comfort and a coping mechanism. For many individuals who struggle with obesity, the connection between food and emotional well-being is complex and layered. Tammy's journey is no different. Over the years, she has spoken about the impact of childhood trauma, loneliness, and her struggles with mental health, all of which are deeply tied to her weight. In the early seasons of 1,000-Pound Sisters, Tammy made it clear that food had a hold on her, offering an escape from the pain of past traumas. The food became a way to numb emotional wounds and provide temporary relief from feelings of isolation and depression. But as Tammy continued to spiral, she realized that this cycle of emotional eating wasn't just affecting her physically, it was impacting every aspect of her life. Her relationship with food isn't just about making healthier choices or exercising, it's about understanding why she turns to food in the first place. Tammy has made it clear that one of her biggest struggles is breaking free from the emotional connection she has to food. It's not just about dieting or exercise routines, it's about unlearning years of coping mechanisms that no longer serve her. As Tammy reveals, facing these deep-rooted issues has been the most difficult aspect of her transformation. It's one thing to decide that you want to lose weight, but it's an entirely different battle to confront the emotional trauma that has been fueling those unhealthy habits. Tammy has shared that she's been working hard with professionals to address the underlying emotional pain that triggers her eating patterns. Whether it's grief, shame, or unresolved trauma, these are the battles that Tammy is beginning to confront. The battle of self-worth. Learning to love herself. Another major struggle for Tammy is her relationship with herself. For years, she has grappled with feelings of worthlessness, self-doubt, and a lack of self-love. The camera has captured moments of Tammy's vulnerability, where she opens up about the emotional toll that her weight has had on her confidence. While Tammy has always been surrounded by family, her struggles with self-worth have made it difficult for her to feel deserving of love, support, and care. Her relationship with her sister Amy, who also battles weight issues but has made significant progress in her own transformation, has been a point of tension throughout the show. At times, Tammy has expressed feelings of jealousy, anger, and frustration toward Amy's successes. This dynamic is not uncommon in families where siblings are navigating similar challenges, but for Tammy, the comparison often heightened her sense of inadequacy. Tammy's struggles with self-worth are compounded by years of negative self-talk. She's often expressed that she doesn't feel good enough to make lasting changes or live a better life. This battle is incredibly difficult, as it takes more than just a commitment to diet and exercise to overcome these internalized feelings of failure. It takes a shift in mindset, a belief that she deserves happiness, health, and success. In recent seasons, viewers have seen Tammy take small steps toward healing. She has started to open up more about the emotional wounds that have been holding her back and is working on learning to love herself. It's clear that this process is slow, but it's the most important struggle she faces on her journey. Tammy has acknowledged that in order to transform physically, she first needs to transform emotionally. Through therapy, support from her family, and her own introspection, Tammy is beginning to shift the narrative in her mind. She is learning that her worth is not defined by her size, her mistakes, or her past. She's learning that she deserves a life full of possibilities and that she is worthy of love, acceptance, and success. The physical struggles, overcoming the limitations of her body, while the emotional and mental struggles are at the forefront of Tammy's transformation, the physical challenges she faces are just as significant. For someone who weighs over 600 pounds, every day comes with its own set of obstacles. From physical pain and immobility to the constant risk of health complications, Tammy's weight has been a constant barrier to her living the life she desires. Early on in 1,000-Pound Sisters, Tammy's physical limitations were painfully evident. She struggled to do basic tasks, such as walking or even sitting up without assistance. Simple things that most people take for granted became monumental challenges for her. And while viewers may have seen moments of triumph, such as when she made small strides in her weight loss, those victories were often met with setbacks that made the road ahead seem long and uncertain. Tammy's struggle to lose weight has been slow and frustrating. Despite her best efforts, progress has been minimal at times, and the overwhelming nature of her situation can feel defeating. For someone who has lived with obesity for much of her life, making lasting changes isn't just about willpower, it's about breaking free from decades of habits and patterns that have become ingrained in her daily routine. In addition to the physical strain, Tammy also has to contend with the constant threat of serious health issues. Her weight has put her at risk for heart disease, diabetes, and other life-threatening conditions. At times, her health struggles have been depicted in the show, and these moments serve as a stark reminder of just how high the stakes are. However, despite these challenges, Tammy has made some important strides. She has faced her health head-on, working with doctors and professionals to address her weight loss, and she has made efforts to engage in more physical activity. While it hasn't been easy, Tammy's perseverance is evident, and she continues to fight to reclaim her health and her life. The support system, family, and friends. Throughout her journey, Tammy's family has been both a source of support and a source of conflict. Her sister Amy, in particular, has been her most consistent support system. However, the dynamics between the two sisters have not always been easy. Tammy's struggles with jealousy and resentment, especially as Amy has had more success with her weight loss, have created tension between the two. At times, Amy has been frustrated with Tammy's lack of progress and her resistance to help. Despite these challenges, the love between Tammy and Amy is undeniable. Their bond, though complex, is rooted in care and concern for one another. Tammy's relationship with her family, including her brother Chris, has been a crucial element of her transformation. They've supported her through moments of vulnerability, and their presence has been a reminder that Tammy is not alone in her journey. As Tammy continues to transform, her family's support will continue to play a vital role. But it's also clear that Tammy is learning to rely on herself more. She's starting to realize that in order to truly change, she has to take ownership of her journey. No one else can do the work for her, but with the support of her family, she can find the strength to keep going. The road ahead. Tammy's ongoing transformation. Tammy Slaton's transformation is far from over. It's a complicated, ongoing process that involves not just physical changes but emotional and psychological healing as well. Her biggest struggle lies in confronting the layers of emotional pain that have shaped her life, and in learning to break free from the self-destructive patterns that have held her back. But as she continues to face these challenges, there is a sense of hope in the air. Tammy is beginning to understand that her transformation isn't just about losing weight, it's about reclaiming her life. Her journey is not linear, and setbacks will continue to arise. But as she confronts her deepest struggles, Tammy is making progress in ways that matter. She is learning to love herself, face her fears, and take control of her future. And though the road ahead is uncertain, one thing is clear. Tammy Slaton is not giving up. For those who have followed her journey, her resilience is nothing short of inspiring. Tammy's story is a testament to the strength of the human spirit and the power of transformation. As she continues her journey, we can only hope that she finds the happiness, health, and peace that she so richly deserves.